Jojo Rabbit. This was one of the most beloved films of 2019 because of its mixture of both seriousness and humor. So, in this episode of Spoiler Alert with Sanket, my friend Arjun Punjabi and I talk about this brilliant film. This film is available on Hotstar, Disney Plus Hotstar Premium, so you can watch this film first and then check it out. Our conversation here. Hi Arjun, welcome to Spoiler Alert with me, Cinephile Sanket. And today we are discussing one of your favorite films and the film which you encouraged me to watch it again and forced me to force me to discuss this to choose the first particular film, which is called Jojo Rabbit, directed and written by Taika Waititi. So first of all, Arjun, I'll introduce the film, say something about the film. This is about a 10-year-old guy whose imaginary friend is Adolf Hitler, and he actually hides. A Jewish girl actually hides in her closet, I would say, and like what the story unfolds is the entire film. So I wanted to ask you, Arjun, what was your experience watching this film?
Hey, Sanket. First of all, thanks for having me here. The reason I insisted on watching Jojo Rabbit or discussing it was the film that made me change the way I look at comedy or humor in storytelling. Yeah, because earlier I belonged to the school of thought कि only the serious films or the serious genres bring an impact in the world or bring an impact in the cultures or the audience. But and then I watched Jojo Rabbit, of course, and then I watched it again both the times in the theater. And the way it changed the way I look at comedy is that, and I'm paraphrasing what Taika Waititi said, is that the major strength of humor is that you can seduce the audience into the content or the story, and then you grab them by their throats, and then you actually tell them what you want to tell, and that's exactly what he did with Jojo Rabbit.
Okay. Yeah, actually, this was kind of a same experience for me too. Uh, on your recommendation only, I rewatched it last yesterday only, and I obviously this was not the same experience when I watched for the first time. I didn't get the twist. I say to everyone that I don't watch the trailers of any films, and let's just say any Oscar kind of films, because
Is there any reason behind it or just like that?
no, there is a reason behind it. Since like every time there is a trailer on, they give away something which is very important. And in this case, was that Scarlett Johansson was hiding a Jewish girl, and which was actually given away in the trailer, which I watched it very later on after watching the film. That's the reason, and I was thinking that. Thank you, because I didn't watch the trailer, because I didn't I couldn't have taken I couldn't have experienced the way and I naturally did without watching the trailer, compared to watching the trailer afterwards. So that was actually the main reason I don't watch the trailers of films. But for me, coming back to the film, it was just great, because of the fact that I haven't seen Taika Waititi's any works before. Obviously, Thor Ragnarok. Maybe everyone has watched it, but and actually after Thor Ragnarok only, I felt the curiosity to watch this film, since actually there was a buzz going around during Toronto, when it premiered in Toronto, that oh wow, Taika Waititi is back doing his films, doing this kind of film which revolves around him playing Adolf Hitler. and I was excited. And when I watched it, I was just wow, blown away, because I felt that he was a mixture of Edgar Wright's editing and Wes Anderson's Wes Anderson's directing, because
Aesthetics.
aesthetics, because obviously you may have also noticed that his shot taking techniques and all that are very much uh, are very much similar to how Wes Anderson blocks his characters, and that was just like insanely great for me, and it worked out very well. But also the writing part, all I get that you also like humor. uh, this won't be my perfect, like this won't be my best political satire film, but it is one of my favorite political satire films, since obviously making fun of Hitler is like doing something very unique, and this film.
That's the best. That's the best part. I was just wondering what would Hitler think if he watched this movie right now. I mean, what we remember is nothing but a joker, nothing but a clown. He would be really disappointed watching this film. But
But
that's the power of comedy. You speak truth to power, and that's what it does. It offends the people who are living in their ivory towers, doing nothing but to serve themselves. So yeah,
like you told about comedy, like you just spoke about that. I actually watched a similar film just a month or two back, which was called Au revoir les enfants, which was directed by, it's a French film directed by Louis Malle. And that film also revolves around a Catholic, a Catholic school which hides a Jewish child, and this was also the plot of that story. And I was thinking, wow, like this is so so Jojo Rabbit kind of thing. But what this film didn't have was Jojo Rabbit kind of comedy, and I liked it how, like when I rewatched it just yesterday, I liked it how he used comedy so well, and all those punchlines, and like imagining Hitler, sorry, making Hitler according to according to a 10-year-old, like how a
yeah,
10-year-old would imagine Hitler, and that was just
Hitler to be.
exactly. And I was just like very like shocked about that. And even like those little historical reference to like they all
Burn the house and blame Winston Churchill.
exactly, I was just
Yeah,
about to tell that.
yeah,
It so worked for me, since I'm a history geek, and I just laughed the hell out of that when he told that, just blame it on
yeah. This
Winston
dinner
Churchill.
table is neutral. The dinner table is neutral grounds. This is Switzerland.
Yeah, oh wow, that was actually like the like the one of the best parts of me. But I wanted to ask you, what's your favorite scene of the film, like?
I mean, there's only one scene that has an effect that no other film has, and you know that scene, the shoe and the butterfly scene.
Sorry, I
The
didn't get you.
the shoe and the butterfly scene. His mother.
Oh
That's the
wow.
main. That's the main scene.
Oh wow, yeah, when she tells to dance, I think, right?
No, 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 no. When we get to know that her mother is dead,
Oh,
Jojo. Yeah, that's the main scene. That's the most gut punching moment of the film.
okay. No. So actually, so why was it your favorite? First, talk about that.
No, so for me, it was the favorite film because it sets the whole tone for the film. So when you watch the film closely, the first 60 minutes is completely bright, vibrant, warm tones, and that is because the Jojo's perspective of the world is whole completely beautiful. Everything is going right. Germany is winning according to him.
Hmm.
Nazism is the way to go. Hitler is God basically. But after that 60-minute mark, you can start seeing desaturated blues in the color palette, and Jojo is following. following a blue butterfly, and then you suddenly see Jojo's mom hanging, and you can see the red shoes. The whole world shifts for him. The whole world, the whole tone of the film shifts in that moment, and that's the most gut punching moment, the most oh fuck moment you'll ever have. I don't think I have ever had or ever experienced that effect that scene had on me in any other movie. Yeah,
Wow.
and it's also mentioned. It's also power of writing of Taika's writing. It's also mentioned in the script twice. I've read the screenplay, and yeah, that visual where you can see Jojo on the right and red shoes on the top left corner of the frame. That's mentioned exactly twice in the script. Once in the swimming pool scene in the beginning of the film, and the second where they're hanging out near the riverbank, and her mother goes like, "Love is the strongest thing in the world." In that scene also we can see the shoe on the top left and Jojo on the right. So that specifically that is purposely done to uh, punch the audience in the gut when we see the mother hanging, and that makes the whole scene more and more effective.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
I'm getting really technical over here, but yeah, fundamentally speaking, that was the most effective moment for me.
not an issue. So because like even when I watched like rewatched it yesterday, I like obviously knew that her mother was going to die, and I when in this watching, I actually noticed that how he used to like take those close-ups of her shoes and his shoes, and how Scarlett Johansson she used
Yeah,
to yeah, like she used to learn him that teach him that how to tie
yeah,
their own shoes, and I was just wow, like how he how Taika Waititi kept this kind of attention and like this much this kind of detail in his the entire film, not just in that very particular shot, but the entire film. But even actually my favorite scene was at the end where Sam Rockwell actually kicked him
yeah.
out of the
Get
camp.
get her
And
juice.
exactly, it was the most impactful scene for me, and because how like there are good it kind of showed that there are some good people, there was some good people in the
Exactly,
Nazi
exactly.
side as well. And I was just shocked by it. And even this film also had some great dialogues too, obviously, since one dialogue you also mentioned that love is a great thing, and very I also run a page where I have shared all those dialogues in the form of screenshots, and I was just so great the dialogues were. And even I noticed that this film also through satire also how it sets the tone of the film very well, and it sets the setting of the film very well, because this film also shows that how they were how the children in 1940s Nazis
Or
were,
brainwashed.
they were very much brainwashed by the Nazisms, by the higher authority. And they used to think that Jews were this way. They used to they had horns and all those stuffs. I was just blown away by that. But I wanted to ask you how how did you find the directing skills of Taika Waititi, since I think you have watched his previous films.
Yeah, not all of his films, but most of his. Yeah, yeah. I think this is he reached his peak in terms of comedic storytelling, and also uh, he has mixed these two genres, drama and comedy, and we see this new emerging genre called dramedy. And I think Taika Waititi is the master at it. You talked about Captain K, and you talk about humanizing Nazis. That was also one of the criticisms of the film. That why is he having playing jokes or cracking jokes on a disaster like Holocaust? Holocaust. But that's the whole point of it. We are ridiculing what the Germans people did, or what the Germans did, what the Nazis did, and that was the whole point of it. When people take it out of context, when people take out satire out of context, that's where things go wrong. That's where whole controversy gets stirred. But yeah, when you talk about directing, uh, I would like to point out this real small detail, small nuance of the film. Throughout the film, throughout the beginning, throughout the first act, throughout the second act, you see Elsa, the Jew, hiding in his house. She's wearing the
What am I going to
same
do?
clothes, which is
Got it.
colorless,
I can
dull,
negotiate.
lifeless. Which is the way, which is the way in which Jojo
I tell on
looks
you,
at
you'll be in big
looks at
trouble.
her, or the way he looks at Jews.
Love is the strongest thing in the world.
But the moment
You're not
he
too good
starts
at
having
negotiating.
the feelings of attraction towards Elsa, she changes to colorful clothes. He waits for her to dress up in his sister's clothes. You can see her, combing her hair. But also, when we find out that his mother is dead, and he goes back to his home to stab Elsa, you can notice that she's back to her dull, lifeless clothes. The same outfit that she wore throughout the whole film. That's the detail at which Taika Waititi is, operating at. You can see these minute little details throughout every watching of this film, and I think I'm really looking forward to what Taika brings next to the table.
He
Brings to
actually is like making. He's actually adapting a documentary, Last Goal Wins, and I'm actually looking forward to that film very much. Not all those Thor.
He's also directing the next horror movie
Yeah,
that just
but
finished shooting.
I know, no, no, but like still, Thor is Thor. Like that's very mainstream. But
No,
this is
I haven't watched the first Thor either.
okay.
I'm not I'm not a big Marvel guy,
Okay.
so I
No,
haven't watched it.
but it's okay. Like it's completely okay because I think he'll be remembered. Taika Waititi will be remembered for his this kind of films. All those like not those Marvel movies, but Jojo Rabbit and even his earlier films as well. I have only seen Hunt for the Wilder People,
Have you seen
and
What We Do in the Shadows?
oh no, I haven't seen it.
That's a really fun movie. That's a really fun movie.
Okay.
They made a show out of it.
Okay, yeah, FX, I
Yeah,
think, yeah.
whole series out of it. What We Do
Oh,
in the Shadows.
oh wow. I'm actually
Yeah.
looking forward to watching that even also, and even Eagle versus Shark also. I have to watch it.
Mhm.
That, but have you watched his short film,
The
Two Cars
two
One
cars
Night?
what? 2 cars one night. Yeah, I watched it.
Oh,
I
how?
can't believe he made one short film and that won the Oscars. How can he do that? I mean, I get depressed thinking. I get depressed just thinking about it.
Oh, yeah, that's the reason. Like that. That's the reason. Big reason he is like what he is. He's Taika Waititi. That's the reason.
Right, exactly.
But so yeah, Arjun, thank you so much for coming to my channel. Like it's been a real pleasure having you talk about Jojo Rabbit, your favorite film. Like it's been a real pleasure.
Thanks for having me again. I really had a great time talking to you, chatting to you, and I've been following your channel for a long time, and I just wanted to let you know that your consistency is great. I like same thing. I messaged you on Instagram as well. So
Yeah.
I love the way you are operating this channel at, and I really want to see you explode fast, and I want to see you in the big leagues. So all the best to you.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your really kind words. And yeah, also people who are watching, please subscribe to my channel and please follow me on other Spotify, like other podcast platforms, Spotify, Apple Music as well. So yeah, Arjun, like see you soon and goodbye.
Soon, see you soon, man. Take care.
Yeah.
Bye.